Thank you guys for joining us tonight for this fun wellness and wine Zoom call. I'm so excited to have you all there. We see a lot of familiar faces and then not some that are not so familiar. And I'm so excited to have everyone. I am Jenny Knott, brand new Ruby ambassador as of today. Yes, exactly.
Woohoo! And I'm Terry Jo Noble. I'm also a Ruby ambassador, brand new to it this week. So super exciting.
Very exciting. It was two big promotions for us. So,
yes.
Okay, so we are going to fill this next 30 plus minutes full of Plexus testimonies and a little bit of information about products and business and information about the business. So y'all just sit back and enjoy your wine and have a good time.
Yes.
So here we go.
Okay, so I want you to think about not only you, but who you know that could be blessed with our products and our opportunities. So as you're listening to the different testimonies tonight, and as you're listening to the opportunity, expand your horizons. Think, who do I know? Who else could benefit from this? Because I guarantee you, we're going to tell you some things, and you're going to have friends that are going to pop into your mind.
Right. Think big. We want you to think big. So, okay, before we get started, I'm going to read the Plexus disclaimer. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any diseases.
Right. And so also keep in mind that the FDA does not approve or disapprove any type of food supplement or vitamins. So the Flintstone vitamins I gave my kids all those years, FDA doesn't touch that. Our prenatal vitamins, not approved or disapproved by the FDA. That's just not their area. So just know that too.
Yeah, it kind of puts it in perspective. So,
right.
Okay, I'm going to start with my testimony real quick. I watched my cousin post about Plexus for a whole entire year, but I had this big old ego. I thought that I was active and I didn't need supplements. I didn't need Plexus until I had this crazy hip surgery and I wasn't as active as I was able or as I was used to being. And I just wasn't feeling good about myself. My sugar, I've always had a sugar tooth. It was absolutely outrageous. I mean, it's like crazy when I think about now, like how much sugar that I would consume. It's just like, it grosses me out actually right now. Anyway, so
she was a candy corn addict, y'all.
Candy corn. Like it was bad. I would count down the days until candy corn would be on the shelves. I mean, it was really bad. And then I would buy 10, I kid you not, 10 bags because there was a 10 for 10 special, 10 for $10 at Walgreens or CVS, and I would stock up and I wouldn't share. It would just be me. I would not share with my kids. I would hide it. It was not good. Not good. So, yes. So, but again, I didn't need Plexus, right? So, anyway, had this hip surgery. I wasn't able to work out. I don't weigh. I don't ever weigh. So I didn't know how much I gained, but I felt like I gained a little bit. My clothes weren't feeling good. I had chronic yeast infections. I was on a daily Miralax habit that I hated. I hated having to take Miralax, but I was miserable without it. My skin would break out. Like, you know, I didn't realize how much I needed Plexus until I got on Plexus. And then I went, oh my goodness, everyone needs Plexus. So that's kind of how I started. Within 4 days of just being on the Slim, I noticed my energy was so much better. Within a week, I was making better food choices. I got on the triplex. I researched all the products, got on the triplex, and that opened my mind. When I really researched a lot about gut health, that opened my mind. And I went, oh my gosh, this is so much bigger than my tiny little, well, not tiny, my raging sugar tooth. So many people, friends, family that I know need my products. And that really opened up my perspective. So when I did all the research and, researched all the products and heard all the testimonies, I realized it was so much bigger than me. And to this day, that's why it's so easy to share, because so many people need our products. And it's, as Terry Jo always says, it's selfish of me not to share when so many people can benefit from our products. So it's really easy to share when I think of it that way. My parents are on it, my sister, my cousins, my friends, but my kids, I have my kids both on the triplex combo, and Aiden has always struggled with attention and focus. And I noticed just with the Slim, he was able to remember things a little bit better. He would be able to turn in his homework, or he would remember to drop something off at the office after he biked to school. And that was really huge for him. And then when I started him on the probiotic, I really noticed a difference in his mood. So he wasn't fighting me when he got home with his homework. He was so pleasant. I mean, it was a huge difference. It really was a huge difference. In fact, I forgot how grumpy he used to be until this summer. This summer, I got like, we were just off of our regular schedule. And so he didn't take the products. And oh my gosh, Ollie would come home and he would be so grumpy in the middle of summer. Seriously, what kid has any reason to be grumpy in the middle of summer? And Ollie would be like, oh my God, what's going on with him? And I'm like, it's because he's not on Plexus. And he was like, get him on Plexus ASAP. Like, he needs it. Total difference in his mood. So we got him back on it, and he doesn't have an issue waking up. We're reviewing for 2 tests today. There was no fighting me. I mean, huge difference in Aiden. So what started as this teeny tiny little, I need some help with my sugar, turned into this, everyone needs it, and it's so much bigger than me. So that's kind of my story.
So much bigger.
So much bigger.
Yes. Okay, so this gal right here, Jenny, came to me in January when she started with Plexus, and she said, you need to do this with me. And I was like, okay, I'll think about it. So really, I did try the products, and I ordered for about 3 months. I'm going to be honest, I was not consistent at all. I didn't take it every day. I had a bag of Slim, which has 30 things of Slim in it. And my husband and my daughter would come and steal out of my supply. So a 30-day supply lasted for the 3 of us. That doesn't last 30 days, y'all. So was I consistent? No. Did I tell Jenny I was? Yes. but I wasn't. And there is a difference. So I like that the way I fell off, stopped taking it, which I probably really wasn't anyway, but I stopped taking it. And then July 31st, a year ago, I decided to make a commitment for myself and my family that I was going to do this, that I was going to commit, I was going to lose weight, get more energy, feel better. Well, I had a lot more things that happened besides that. I was drinking 4 to 8 Diet Cokes a day, and I say 4 to 8. It was really probably more like a dozen. And every single place I went, there was a Diet Coke in my hand. I mean, I was not anywhere. I walked into the school to volunteer, and I walked in with a Diet Coke. Everywhere. I had one the morning I woke up. I even had one as I climbed into bed at night. Oh. Okay, so July 31st I started. I actually took it for 5 days in a row. Imagine that. On my 5th day, I went and got a Sonic Route 44 Diet Coke, and I didn't take a sip of it, and I didn't need it. And that was the last time I've ever ordered a Diet Coke. So I went from my whole entire life having a dozen drinks a day, a dozen Diet Cokes, or it used to be Mountain Dews way back in the day, and I went to having 0. So I kicked the Diet Coke habit, and that's huge. Huge. It's huge. It really is huge. I like water now. Who would have known? But I also had previously 3 to 5 migraines a month, and I haven't had a migraine in over a year. I was on medication for it. I'm off that medication.
Again, huge.
And I never told her. I mean, she knew I had occasional migraines, but she didn't know how bad they were. So otherwise, I'm sure she would have held me down and said, you're going to take this every single day. But I haven't had a migraine in over a year. It's been life-changing. I've also lost 2 sizes. I've gone down around 15 to 20 pounds. I've had all these other benefits from it. My kids have also had great benefits. My oldest daughter had about 7 to 8 migraines a month. She's 15. This was about when she was 13, 14 years old. And it was crazy. Again, it's hereditary because we all have them. But she's had one migraine in the last 13 months. And for your teenager to have to be on 2 medications for migraines and have them 7 to 8 times a month, twice a week, misery. I mean, there's nothing more life-changing than to be able to help your kids.
Yeah, I agree.
It really, my younger 2, they are both off their acid reflux medication. And my very youngest wouldn't even eat sometimes because it was so bad. Totally life-changing with her. My middle daughter, I think if we don't have any other stories but this particular one, Jillian, my middle, she's dyslexic, and she is, I will say, Plexus is not going to cure dyslexia. Let's get that out there. But she's dyslexic. She had trouble focusing. She also has a working short-term and long-term memory issue. So she would not ever retain the information that she learned in school when she came home. I always had to help her with homework. We started her on Slim 3 days before school started a year ago. The first Wednesday that she had homework, she came home, she sat down at the kitchen table, and I said, Jillian, just give me a minute and I'll come in, I'll help you. And she said, that's okay, Mom. I remember what I learned today. That Plexus really works.
Wow.
And so when I say it's life-changing for my family.
Mm-hmm.
Medications are less, healthier guts, healthier brains. We have less migraines. But my husband is also a really cool story. He was, and again, I don't know why I never told you he was a diabetic, but my husband,
No clue.
I guess I didn't share much. Too much wine. I'm just kidding. I really don't. Not enough. But my husband is a type 2 diabetic. And he started the Slim, and his first 25 days on the Slim, he went back in to get his blood results, his A1C, as he normally did every 3 months. And his A1C levels had dropped from a 7.4, and off memory, I think now it was a 6.3 or 6.1. So just in 25 days, he dropped from the diabetic range to the pre-diabetic range, and his blood sugar then became normal. It was a quality of life change for us. So migraines, weight loss, energy, I mean, all of those things, but it's also those health issues that have changed for my family. I mean, it's life-changing.
The Nobles are in itself an amazing testimony.
Right. And
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, I could go on for a lot longer about every single issue.
Right.
We don't have enough time.
Don't have enough time. That's the gist of it. But
it's been amazing.
But with that, because, we are marketed as Plexus Slim as a weight loss company, it's so much more than a weight loss company. So when you're thinking about these products, when you're thinking about this business, think about people that suffer from migraines, from autoimmune issues like fibromyalgia or lupus, from anxiety and depression, from high cholesterol or high blood pressure. Like, there's so many more issues that our products can help with. So that's like really when you go into this, think big, think bigger than just what you might be suffering from. Think about other issues that people that you know and love are suffering from.
Yeah, definitely.
And okay, so with that, we have 16 products. We're not going to talk about all 16 products because, oh my God, we would be here forever. But we are going to talk about our favorite and the most popular combo, which is the Triplex combo.
Yes.
It's the Plexus Slim.
Right here.
Plexus Slim, yes, right here. Okay. The ProBio 5.
Yes, and the BioCleanse. These are our favorites.
Yes, that's the Triplex combo, and that's what we'll go over just in brief here.
Yes. Again,
16 products, and you can get with whoever invited you on this call to discuss any more products you might be interested with that. So.
Absolutely. So the Slim is amazing. I mean, every single person on earth, if you have blood and you have guts, you need the Triplex.
Yeah, right.
You seriously need it.
Sure.
Okay, so the Slim is this right here. It comes in a 30-day supply. There's 30 individual packets just like this in there. So it is created for type 2 diabetics. It keeps your blood sugar, it keeps your cholesterol and lipids all at healthy levels.
And hormones.
And your hormones.
Yes.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
It seriously does. With the most natural ingredients. It helps increase your willpower over food, which is amazing. That was a big, big thing for me to be able to turn down that. It's definitely life-changing. It reduces binge eating. It curbs appetites. It balances your blood sugar. So what does that really mean to you? Balancing your blood sugar. If you don't eat healthy, if you eat sugar, if you skip meals.
Don't mind the printer that's going on behind us.
My high schooler is doing homework and she's printing out things.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So if you feel exhausted and tired, a lot of us, we have unhealthy lifestyles, and it's very hard for our body to keep regulated, and that's why we have all these highs and crashes and that sluggish feeling, and we're craving sugar, and we're craving carbs, and we're feeling like we need to take a nap at 2 p.m. Really, it's not because we're lazy people or whatever. It is because our blood sugars are not regulated. I never thought I had a blood sugar issue because that was for diabetics. I'm not a diabetic, not even close.
Right.
But regulating your blood sugar is so important, and it is really important to just live a healthier lifestyle. So it tastes like a cheery Tootsie Pop, and that's what's super yummy about it. It gives amazing energy because your blood sugar is stable. It is not an energy drink. It does not have caffeine in it at all. Zero caffeine. It's not going to give you a high and get you crashed, like I said. And it's pink in color, is from the beetroot, and it's sweetened with stevia. It's a plant-based drink. It's a plant-based drink. So this little thing right here, you just open it up like this, and you're going to pour it into a bottle of water. That's all you do. I take a couple sips out of the water, tear it open, dump it in, and then you shake it up. It's that easy.
It's that easy. Once a day.
That's it. One time a day.
Exactly.
That's all you need.
It's really amazing how good you feel when your blood sugars are balanced. I mean, it was crazy to me. I was like, what? I have this energy just because my blood sugars are balanced? Like, no caffeine. It's really it's great. It's just great. Just trust me. It's great.
Just trust me.
Okay.
So, we have a testimony that is here with us today. Are you available right now, Kathy? Yes. Okay, let me unmute you. Kathy is amazing, and she really, really has a great story that we wanted her to share with you. So go for it, Kathy.
Okay, I have been on Plexus since like April, so that's like 5 or 6 months. My friend Jenny was posting, and she kept posting about all these clothes that she couldn't wear anymore, and this big pile of clothes that was growing because she couldn't fit into them anymore. She's getting too skinny. And I finally said, okay, fine, tell me what this Plexus is. And so she got me started. And on day 2, I texted her and I said, hang on, let me look it up. Said, what is wrong with me? I don't want the cinnamon roll, but the broccoli looks amazing. I kind of freaked her out because she thought something was really wrong. But no, I had a Conroy cinnamon roll, which is liquid gold sugar. And somebody gave it to me at work, and I threw it in the trash can. And I went over to the food day table, and there was this broccoli carrot platter, and it looked really good. My sugar cravings disappeared on day 2 of Slim, and that's before I started any of the other Tripex combo. So that really, really straightened me out from the very beginning. Some more stuff that has been going on. I worked with my doctor. I asked him, I said, I'm on 2 medications. One of them is blood sugar. One of them is blood pressure medicine. I said, what would it take? How would you know that I don't need these medicines anymore? I didn't say I'm stopping them right now. I said, let's work together. What would you take to say that I didn't need the medicine anymore? And so he gave me some guidelines. I measured at home, and I went back in like 2 or 3 months and with some blood work. And he looked at my numbers and he said, yeah, you're done. You don't need the blood pressure medicine. The blood sugar medicine that you've been on since 1998, you don't need anymore. And that one had horrible side effects. They had to check my blood work for kidney damage this whole time.
Oh,
so I really wanted to get off of that one. And so, yeah, that I'm completely off of those. And that is the biggest win. But the other ones I have are I don't drink caffeine anymore. I used to have 1 or 2, maybe 3 cups of coffee a day. And if I skipped a day, I had a horrible caffeine headache. So even with my little bitty caffeine addiction, I didn't drink that much. My body was really addicted to it. And the first week, I started noticing that I didn't want my coffee. I would pour it, and it would sit on the counter, and it would get cold. I don't want it anymore. So I don't drink pop. I don't drink tea. I don't drink coffee, nothing. So anytime I go out, I have a water with my dinner. And I always have my water bottle walking around because I drink all the water all the time.
All the water all the time.
Yeah. Drink all the water, pee all the time. That little graphic that gets me every time. But one of my biggest, and one of the other things that my doctor said when I was in there, he said, yeah, you're off these medications. And that's really cool because many people walking through this door don't get off their medications. That is really cool. And he shook my hand. So that was really neat. So we worked on that one together. And one of the other things that I love about Plexus is infertility and PCOS. PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I've had that for the last 20 years. And I have a 9-year-old. I'm not looking to get pregnant now, but I wish that I had this when we were going through treatments. The drugs that they put you on for infertility, they force your body to do stuff it is not ready to do. You go on so many hormone highs and lows. It's ridiculous. And then we went on to the shots, and the shots are not fun. And then once you do the infertility drugs, then you have a chance of getting multiple babies, 2, 4, 6, 8. And so that's not even a chance you want to take. Mm-hmm. So anybody out there who is dealing with PCOS and infertility, Plexus can get your body back on the rhythm with all of the hormones and get you back into the rhythm naturally and fix your problems naturally instead of fixing the symptoms of infertility and some really, really nasty drugs. And then I have this whole notebook of everything that I have done and all of my wins. And so I always have to go back and look at it. The other thing that I'll wrap up with is I was going through my hope chest, my cedar chest, and I found a food diary that I had kept in the summer of 1998. I was hiking the woods of Oregon. We were hiking uphill, downhill, everywhere, all day long. And I was keeping a food diary of how many calories I was eating. And I was noticing that I was eating stupid food like baby food. And I was drinking, what's the fake orange juice?
Sunny D.
Sunny.
Yeah, I was drinking Sunny D, and I was eating baby food and all this other crap because I was watching calories. And I have been fighting calories and fat and whatever else is the new fad diet at the time. And it's time to be done. I am so done with counting calories and porn and fat and all that other stuff. So I love what Plexus has done for me and got my body back into the rhythm of doing what you're supposed to do and giving me the cravings that I'm supposed to have, which are leafy green vegetables and not sugar.
I love it.
So yeah, it's done way more than I thought it ever would.
Kathy, that's just amazing. You have such an amazing testimony, but a lot of that is because she decided she was going to do it and she was consistent on the products. And those, like right there, the consistency is going to be your key to success. And I absolutely love your testimony. I love that your doctor gave you a handshake and commended you for getting off those medicines. It's just like, it's amazing. And I have multiple food diaries all around my house that I'll randomly find from, 2 years ago, 5 years, 7 years ago, or whatever. I did the same thing. I would count calories, and it was awful. My food was awful. I mean, it was all sugar. That's what it was. It was just sugar, but it was calories. So I thought I was doing okay. It's just counting the calories, not the content.
And it looked good on paper.
Yes, exactly. So thank you so much, Kathy.
It's
girl. Amazing. Yes.
Thank you for sharing with us. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was fantastic. So, okay. Did you want some? Are you wrapped up by Slim? Okay.
Slim is amazing.
Slim is amazing. So, the next one we're going to talk about is the Probiotic 5. This is our probiotic. And y'all, if y'all watch the news, I swear they talk about a probiotic like every other day on the news. I mean, it's all over just how important gut health is. If you Google any issue with gut health, I mean, there's a connection. Like 80% of your immune system is in your gut. It's like crazy how important gut health is. And ours is like the most amazing one on the market. So it totally is. Yeah, it totally is. Okay, so like we said, if you have blood and guts, then you need our probiotic. So basically, if you're alive, then you could use our probiotic. It kills the bad bacteria and replaces the good bacteria. So this is really unique because a lot of probiotics only contain good bacteria. Ours contains this really cool enzyme,
Drink your wine, Jenny.
Drink your wine. I'll just keep on drinking mine. I can text it. But sometimes chitinase, whatever. Anyway. So that's a really important ingredient. It's an enzyme that breaks the exoskeleton of the bad bacteria, like totally breaks it and kills the bad bacteria. And then the other 5 strains of good bacteria that it contains replace and repopulates your gut with all the good bacteria. So it's like amazing. And that's why our probiotic is like the only one in the market that you should ever try.
It's like gold.
Yes, it is. It's like gold. Like if anybody ever walks up to me and says, I want one product, what should I try? The Probio 5. I guarantee you're going to feel something from it. So, okay. So I talked about that. Okay. How do you know that you have yeast overgrowth? These are a few issues that it could possibly be a sign that you have yeast overgrowth. Everyone has it to some degree. It's normal. But if you're feeling sluggish, if you crave sugar, if you have headaches and migraines, if you feel bloated. Yes.
I took 800 milligrams of ibuprofen every single day before Plexus. At least once, maybe twice a day. So dead serious.
And just think about what that does to your body.
Yeah. And I didn't care. I had a headache every day.
Right, exactly. Because it was the symptom.
Yeah.
You were curing the symptom, not the cause, not the root cause.
I haven't had a headache.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Constipation. Hello, that was me.
That was her.
Miralax. Okay, I haven't had Miralax in over 2 years since I've started these products. Well, hold on. It was a year and a half. When I started, 2 weeks after I started the products, I got off of Miralax. So that was, because that's just chemicals. It's just chemicals you're pouring into your body. I was not getting to the root cause. If you have allergies, I have not had a sinus infection since I've started the triplex combo. I used to have 4 to 5 a year. My kids haven't been on Zyrtec because they are both on the ProBio 5. We have not had to give them Zyrtec at night. They haven't had any drainage or sore throat or anything like that. They've been healthy.
My middle daughter's off her allergy medication. It was a prescription allergy medication, and she's off of it.
That's huge. Yeah. I mean, it's huge just by fixing your gut. Just by going to the root cause. Reflux, and then if you get sick often, those could be some signs that you have yeast overgrowth and that you could really benefit from the ProBio 5.
You could.
It's fantastic.
Everybody can benefit.
Yes, and you all just need it. Just trust us. So actually, a lot of you are already on it and can attest to it. So
okay. So the Bio Cleanse, which is this little guy right here, it's absolutely amazing.
Again, that's my best friend.
It is her best friend.
It's my best
She's
friend.
off Miralax because of this whole little system right here.
Exactly.
But it's our magnesium supplement, and it contains 95% of the magnesium that your body needs. Now, who knew they need magnesium? I'm sure a lot of people did, but I didn't know I needed magnesium.
Christy Salter probably knows.
Christy Salter, you probably knew you needed magnesium.
Besides that, nobody else knows. Yeah.
Besides that, yes.
Nobody else knows.
Because magnesium, when you're deficient in magnesium, it gives you things like leg cramps and headaches and cramps and, I mean, every single thing under the moon that's wrong with you could possibly be because you're magnesium deficient. I mean, it's really important. But the Bio Cleanse, back to that, the Bio Cleanse oxygenates the entire body. So everything about your body is now oxygenated. You work better. You function better. When you are working out, you will get a better workout because your body just feels better. It also helps gently cleans the gastrointestinal tract.
Yes.
Now, if you would probably start with 8 a day, that may not be so gently.
Would not recommend that. Would not recommend that. I wouldn't recommend 4.
Yeah, but really, like, I take 2 a day. That's all I possibly need. That's all I need. It gently cleanses it. This is not the Bio Cleanse that you're thinking of. When you hear the word cleanse and you want to run for the hills, this is not that at all.
Right.
This is it's natural. Your body needs it. It does other things besides just cleanse. It supports collagen production. It also helps relieve occasional constipation, which we talked about, but like not due to a serious illness or anything, but just occasional constipation totally gets you with this thing right here. It takes care of it. So the Bio Cleanse is super important. But like the magnesium deficiencies, things like anxiety. If you're deficient in magnesium, it could be irritability or weak bones or low energy. Imagine that. The inability to sleep, PMS and hormonal imbalances, and nervousness. What else? Headaches and muscle tension.
Yes.
Spasms, cramps, and
fatigue.
Fatigue is a good one.
Yes.
All of those things can be related to the magnesium deficiency. But it's more than that. It's more than that. And it's really important that we take this. And I will take it forever. Just like I would have drank a Diet Coke for the rest of my life. I now won't drink that. but I'm taking this. I feel great.
So with the triplex combo, you're balancing your blood sugars and your hormones and your lipid levels. And then the ProBio 5 is killing the bad bacteria and repopulating the gut. And then the Bio Cleanse is flushing your pipes, gently flushing your pipes.
Gently.
So it's an amazing little combo.
Yes.
It's fantastic. And my whole family is on it. And it's fantastic. I think everyone needs and can benefit from this for sure. And it's our most popular combo.
It is definitely our most popular product.
It is. Okay. So
you may be asking.
You may be asking us. I know you're thinking it. Are you thinking it? Is Plexus safe?
Is it safe? Is it going to kill us?
Is it going to kill us?
Should I look up the ingredients and know every single thing that's in there?
While I drink my Diet Coke, have my Twix, I will be wondering if this little thingy is going to be safe. Okay, guys, it is safe. It is safe. Okay,
great.
It's made from the cleanest products, and it's completely safe. But if you have a question about it, take the ingredients to your doctor and have him look over it. More and more people in the medical field are approving and really commending our products and are recommending it. My neighbor, her OBGYN said, do you know anybody that sells Plexus? You need to get on the products. So more and more people in the medical field are recommending our products.
Yes.
But if you are still a little worried, ask your doctor, totally fine. But I've been on it for 1.5 years and I'm not dead.
No,
I'm feeling really good. So if that gives you any inclination of is it safe. So
it's totally safe.
it's totally safe.
We are alive and kicking.
We are.
Okay, so you may now be asking, is it expensive? Okay, so do you consider your sugary drinks like pop or those crazy energy drinks? I used to drink a lot of 5-hour energy drinks before I went and played a volleyball game, or just before.
Okay, I didn't know that. This is a new thing. I did not know that.
Oh my gosh, my husband and I,
the 12 Diet Coke weren't enough.
they weren't working for me, obviously. But my husband and I, when we would play, before I tore my shoulder, when we would play recreational volleyball, we would stop at the gas station and each pick up a 5-hour energy drink and down it before we would go play.
Oh, wow.
Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Drink some more wine.
I know.
Just kidding. I kept a lot of that hidden from my friends. But Starbucks, think about how expensive your Starbucks drinks are. These are way cheaper than all of those. And it's healthy and so much more beneficial than downing a Diet Coke and downing a 5-hour energy or whatever they're called.
Yes.
And all of those other supplements. It's so much more beneficial.
It really is.
Yeah. So if you purchase candy bars or sugary snacks, do you keep going through the day? Like, do you have to have one at 2 o'clock to get you that energy? We both loved Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh, yes.
And I am a little ashamed to say that after school, my kids, I pick them up from school and be like, hey, let's go to the gas station, get a Diet Coke and a candy bar. I do that a lot just to make it through the day. It's so much cheaper than what I was spending on those little products right there. So you compare that to the Triplex Combo, and hands down, Triplex Combo is better for you, and the Triplex Combo is going to be cheaper for you.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
For sure. Well, and then medications.
Oh my gosh. My family's off a lot of medications.
Prescription meds.
Prescription medications. We're off. My husband decreased, I guess, his diabetes, his allergy medication, my middle daughter's allergy medication, her acid reflux medication, my youngest daughter's acid reflux medication. Oh gosh, her OCD is so much better. I forgot to mention that. Her anxiety levels, oh my goodness.
There she is.
Hands down.
Oh, we have an audience. We have an audience.
I mean, hands down, I should have mentioned that. The little girl had so much anxiety and OCD issues. I mean, it was crazy. And that is so much better. And really, these things make me tear up because it's changed my family so much. But back to whatever we were talking about. Sorry, I get a little distracted. Medication. Oh yeah,
yes.
I'm off my migraine medication prescription, and that stuff was expensive. I filled that. I only had 9 every month, so I had 9 at each time, so I had to keep filling that. My oldest daughter is off 2 migraine prescription medications. So, do you know how much money I've saved? Because we like the pink drink and some probiotics and BioCleanse.
Yeah, huge. Yeah, there are so many ways that you're saving.
I will say I saved over $60 my very first month in Diet Coke alone.
That's an expensive habit.
Right.
That is an expensive habit.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, crazy.
Okay. Will it work for me? A lot of people are like, well, great for you, but will it work for me? Okay, well, we have a 60-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it for 2 months, risk-free. And if you don't like it, heaven forbid, I know you'll like it though. Like, don't even think about it. But if you don't like it, whatever, you can return it, get all your money back. What other company does that? 2 months. You get 2 months to try it. Do you get 2 months to try anything on, at Walmart that you buy and then return it, like already consumed? No, you don't. It's because our company stands behind these products. And they're amazing products. They work. But really, the way you are going to get the most from your products is consistency. Taking it every single day, being committed. Like if you commit to the products and decide in your brain, I'm going to take these, they will work for you. I mean, they really will. They will work for you. Like 100% they will work for you. I have that much belief and faith. There are thousands of testimonies, like thousands of how our products have improved people's lives. So yes, but there's a 60-day money-back guarantee, and just in case.
There's absolutely no risk. So
right, no risk.
Seriously, ask the ambassador that invited you to this call and inquire about it. What do you have to lose? There is absolutely no risk at all. None.
Exactly. You have so much more to gain just by trying.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Just try it. that's definitely just try. And be consistent. Be committed.
Committed.
Yes.
Okay, so now at this point, we've shared with you about all these products, and you might be saying, oh my gosh, I love Plexus. Now what do I do? Okay, so start taking it. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, you have some options though. But you have some options.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So there's 3 different ways you can buy. You can start off as a retail customer. You can start off as a preferred customer, and you can start off as an ambassador. So a retail customer, don't recommend that to anybody. Really, it's the most expensive way to go.
It is.
There's no reason for it.
No, there's no reason for it.
So if you want to start off as a customer, there is the preferred customer benefit. And the preferred customer is going to give you a cheaper price, a less expensive price, and it's going to auto ship to you every 30 days. So what is the benefit of that? You are not ever going to run out of your product. And I promise you, the minute that you start taking this, you will panic if you think you're going to run out.
Absolutely.
You will love it so much, you will not want to run out. Okay,
Right.
so, but don't let that freak you out at all, because preferred auto ship, you can cancel it. It's not a big deal. So say I sign up and I want to do a preferred customer today, I can go ahead and cancel it before my next order. It's not going to hold you to it. You can cancel it. You can edit what you want to get for your products. If you say, hey, I want to try something new, or I want to switch this or that, you can totally do that. You can change the date. You can do whatever you want. You can cancel it. So don't let that freak you out. That is the way to go. I don't recommend being a retail customer to anybody.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. And the benefit is on the 4th month of 3 consecutive orders, you get an additional 10% off discount. So there's a lot of benefits to being a preferred customer. For sure.
Absolutely.
But you will never get any product that you do not like. You can cancel, edit, change at any time you want.
Right. Don't let that freak you out. You're not going to keep getting product, and you're not going to keep getting charged for things you don't want.
Not at all.
It is not like that at all.
Right.
So just trust us when we say that.
Yes.
The other option is you can join Plexus as an ambassador for only $34.95. Y'all, that is cheaper than going to Costco and getting a membership there.
It is.
$34.95. It gives you a whole year to be able to get the wholesale prices. And really, that's a great benefit. If you want to get the triplex combo, goodness, why not save yourself some dollars? Because
exactly.
you could get an extra little bottle of wine.
Yes,
with that
exactly.
amount of money.
Absolutely. It is totally worth it.
It's totally worth it.
Right.
If you want the triplex, just what the heck, go for
Right. Exactly.
it. But you might be saying, I'm not a salesperson. Okay, great, because neither are we. It's not about selling at all. I don't sell it ever. I just share about it. And that is because I'm so passionate about what it does for us.
I almost cringe when people say selling, because it's not that at all.
No.
It's just genuine sharing, like, of what these products have done for me, my family, my friends, and the thousands of others that the testimonies are floating around there. It's really just sharing just about these amazing products. That's like what it is. It's not selling. Don't think about
not selling.
No, not
selling at all. Don't worry about that.
Absolutely.
So those are the 3 different ways. So again, talk to the ambassador that invited you onto this call and see what's best for you. See which way you want to get started. But again, there's no risk. There's no risk.
No
so
risk.
don't stress about it. We got you all taken care of.
Right. All right. Okay. All right. You might also be thinking, I have tried network marketing, but okay, I've never tried network marketing before. I didn't know anything about it. I truthfully did not know anything about it. I just knew I'm doing Plexus. I'm doing it. Oh my gosh, I'm doing it. But Terry Jo has, and she can tell you about her thing. But for anybody that doesn't,
I failed every single time. Like within a day, I started it. Hey, great, I'm going to do this, and then like the next day, literally, I spent.
Well, it just wasn't.
And I would spend thousands of dollars
Oh.
in inventory and then change my mind the next day. There's nothing like that.
Nothing like that. No,
Not at all.
absolutely. But you might be thinking, what is network marketing? And I really didn't know until I read the 4-year career. And I mean, I had no clue. Okay, this is what he says. Network marketing is simply a lot of people. But he says selling. I say sharing a little bit each. That's really what it is. You don't have any big quotas. You don't have territories. You're not full-time or part-time. It's just sharing products that you love. That's really what network marketing is. And then benefiting it from it. Like if I go to a restaurant or if I have a mascara that I absolutely love and I share it, it's the same thing, but I don't get paid for that. I get paid Plexus, these products I absolutely love, and I get to share it. It's like a win-win. It's a total win-win. So, but like I said, no parties unless you want to have a party. And then you can have a party.
We like to have parties.
Yeah, we like to have parties. So, but you don't have to have a party.
Not
Because
at
a lot of people don't have parties. But if you want to, then that's your option. No monthly quotas. no inventory, and Plexus, it's just in full momentum right now. So it's such an exciting time to be a part of. I mean, it really is. It's so exciting.
It's so much fun. I've never had so much fun working, and which doesn't even work. I've never had so much fun sharing.
Yeah, sharing
in my entire life.
Yeah,
ever.
exactly. It's super, super fun.
So much fun.
Exactly.
So, okay, so there is a compensation plan like no other, like nothing else. So there's 11 different ways to get paid. 11 different ways. There's monthly commission. There's weekly bonuses. You're paid down 7 different levels. There's profit sharing. There's a jewel bonus pool. There's free trips to Hawaii. And there's also a free Lexus, which is super exciting. But there's all of these different ways. And, you know, one, I would definitely say don't let that overwhelm you because you learn as you go.
Oh, right. You don't have to know how to earn on the 11 different ways when you first start. It's an earn while you learn. Like, it really is. Like, that's the type of company it is. And I'm still learning.
Oh, yeah.
You know, a year and a half into it, and I will never stop learning. But you get to earn while you're learning.
And it's so much fun.
It's
so much fun. To help people get healthy, there is absolutely nothing better.
Nothing better. I totally agree. Okay, debt-free company. We are a debt-free company. We are a client of Morgan Stanley. So, I mean, a very high reputation company with a high reputation. We just built brand new headquarters. We are still growing. There's still so much room for growth in Plexus. And we debuted as number 8 in Inc. 500 as one of America's fastest growing companies and number 2 in the health category. So if that tells you a little bit about this type of company, very reputable, just an amazing company to be a part of.
Oh my God.
Proud
Proud
ambassador right here. Proud ambassador. Yes, exactly.
Okay, so.
And then, Shape Magazine also listed it as number 2 for the top 25 quote unquote diets of 2014. So it's good reputation.
Amazing.
So, okay. Amy Achiba, would you like to share your business testimony?
Okay, let me unmute you because I think you're muted. Okay, hey Amy.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, how are you? Okay, good. Hi guys. I am that cousin that Jenny was talking about that was sharing Plexus for a year while she pretended like I wasn't. And my Plexus journey started in October of 2013 when one of my very best friends texted me and told me that she was trying this pink drink and did anyone want to try a 7-day sample? And she said that she had tried it for a while and the first few days she couldn't finish her wada chicken. That was actually in the text. And so I was like, well, yeah, I mean, I want to try that. I had 3 babies and I had that last 10 pounds of baby weight that I wanted to lose. So I said, yeah, I want to try it. But I had never been able to stick with anything ever before. I had tried, counting points, that lasted 2 days. I tried, after my third, I tried, I think, Nutrisystems, and I started cheating on the second day because it tastes like cardboard. And so I ordered retail because I knew that I wasn't probably going to be able to stick with this either. And I have to say, almost 3 years in, I'm still sticking with it. And that's the awesome thing about it. One of the first things that I noticed was less bloating. That was huge for me. And then my cravings. I mean, I couldn't ever stick with anything in the past because the cravings got you so bad. I also have a terrible sugar tooth. And so the cravings would get you so bad that you'd slip right back into your unhealthy habits. So I have to say, just the willpower that I have over food now has been my best benefit. And again, with me, I had the ripple effect of my mom, my dad, my husband, my kids, they're all on it. And so same there. So then Julianne, but of course, like I said, I started with retail, and Julianne said, you know, here's the business opportunity. Let me share with you the business opportunity. Now you're doing retail. You've stuck with it a month. I was about to buy from her again another month. And she said, just sell this with me. And she said the word sell, not share, but sell this with me. I actually I'm a CPA. So my background was in traditional business. I worked for an accounting firm, and I actually quit my accounting firm because they gave me a sales quota, if that tells you anything, and went and did internal audit at another company because I was terrified of having a quota of selling anything. But Julianne talked to me about it and finally said, you know, you're just going to share. You're going to share that you love this stuff. You're going to share about the products and what they've done for you and what you've done with your family. And you can do it and hide behind Facebook. Okay, well, that was awesome. You mean I can just hide behind Facebook and post about it and people will come to me? Anyway, so that's what happened. That's what happened. I posted about it. People came to me. I was very comfortable once somebody came to me talking about it one-on-one. And that's how I got most of my customers. That's how I ended up getting many ambassadors as well. Only a few times did I have to twist arms to people that I really loved, one being my cousin, Jenny. And but otherwise, it's been mainly people coming to me and me being able to share, you know, how much I love the products. And on the business side of it, I'm a CPA, like I said, so I knew the benefits of having your own business, the tax benefits of having your own business. It was something that my husband and I always wanted, but I was a stay-at-home mom, so we just didn't really have it. I mean, Plexus gives you a 1099 every year, and you take all of your receipts and put all your expenses against that income, and it's such an amazing benefit with that. So, I mean, if anybody ever wants to talk offline about that, please, you know, message me, and I will tell you all the benefits, all the tax benefits of having your own business and how wonderful that has been as well. Just an added bonus of something on top of this great business. So the compensation plan is so generous and so amazing. And then on top of that, you have your life is now all tax deductible because everyone around you, you're sharing Plexus with. And that has been amazing too. So the business side of it has been such a blessing. I remember going to my very first business opportunity meeting like this, where actually the top person in our company, her name's Celeste Gwynn, she was speaking. And I remember her saying about this trip to Hawaii and this Plexus Lexus, and literally I giggled. I was literally just trying to pay for my products or maybe make $500 a month. I giggled about this Plexus Lexus. And now I'm one promotion away. And I don't say that to brag. I say that because the business opportunity is amazing and so doable, even for somebody, you know, like me, who's a CPA, who's not comfortable with any kind of sales quota or any kind of selling. So the business part of it is just so amazing. So that is my business testimony.
It's legit. It's totally legit. And the coolest thing about Amy, when I joined, maybe 6 weeks later, Amy, you told me that you were pregnant.
Yes. Yes, I had a Plexus baby.
I was like, oh my God, really? Like, I just joined and you're pregnant? And so Amy has really hard pregnancies. And she just knows. That's her fourth baby. She has really hard pregnancies. And I mean, they're just hard. And so she basically was able to, because she had worked her whole business for it was a year and a half at that point.
Yes.
She had worked so hard that she could take time off to nurture this baby inside of her. And she ended up getting a promotion while she was pregnant. And then she got another promotion how many months after he was born?
3 or 4 months?
3
or 4, yeah, 3 or 4 months. Yeah,
yes.
It was amazing.
So 2 promotions while she was really struggling with pregnancy and having a baby. Because she had worked her business all the way up until that point, the residual income was able to take over. And that blows my mind. That's amazing. Like, I really don't understand why people don't join more, because I mean, that in itself is amazing. So
that is amazing. And also I have to say, because this was my 4th baby, I have to say that BioCleanse was my very best friend through that pregnancy. And I was able to take the triplex for most of it. I couldn't take Slim for a while because of my nausea, not because, you know, my doctor said I couldn't, but just because I was nauseated. But BioCleanse helped with, indigestion. I didn't have indigestion, and because of BioCleanse and rather than also just the obvious too. But I mean, how cool that you can take these products while you're breastfeeding and nursing, and I'm still nursing, and I can, you know, take the products with that too. I mean, that's awesome. So
it's amazing. It's amazing. I absolutely love your testimony. And she was one, like, I remember during college, she would buy the ab roller. Like, she was always looking for, she talked about Nutrisystem and Weight Watchers. She was always looking for the thing that was going to get her to, her better
something
health.
Something that was going to make me stick with it.
Exactly. So when she started Plexus, I was like, oh, here we go. Here's her other thing, And then obviously, a year and a half later, I was like, oh, okay, this is legit. So anyway, I'm glad she found her thing, and I'm glad that I finally my stubborn little hiney finally decided to join her. So.
I'm glad she did. But think about these trickle of all these people that said yes. If Jenny hadn't said yes to Amy, if Amy hadn't said yes to Julianne hadn't said yes to Celia hadn't said yes to Cheyenne, girl, I'd still be having 5 migraines a month. Are you kidding me? So think about how beneficial it is by her one yes. And my one yes made my daughter not have 7 to 8, not made, but she no longer has 7 to 8 migraines a month because I said yes.
Right.
So it is so beneficial and so powerful.
It's powerful.
It's so powerful.
By taking that risk, by saying yes, it's so powerful.
It's changed our life.
It's just amazing. It's just amazing, for sure.
Right. So this girl just promoted to Ruby today. So there's different ambassador ranks, and we're so excited.
Okay, and she promoted 5 days ago. Yay! So we are both Ruby. So it's very, very exciting. So for the business aspect, that has changed our lives as well. We were both stay-at-home moms.
Yeah.
Like, I subbed at my kids' school because I wanted to pay for my pool payment.
Like, and I didn't want to do a darn thing.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I was completely content being a stay-at-home mom and volunteering, and I subbed on occasion or things like that, but I was not looking at all for anything to provide any extra income. My husband was doing it, and I was just great.
Right.
Although, who couldn't earn an extra $300 a month?
Right.
Who couldn't? I definitely could. It was life-changing for us. I had no idea where I would be today.
Right. With now my new salary, I'm making as much as I did right out of college running. I was a wellness coordinator up in Detroit and working, 40 hours a week, getting up at 4 a.m. to go open the fitness center, driving 30 miles there and 30 miles back. I'm making as much now with the flexibility of my kid's schedule, working, a few hours a day when I can get it in, and still being able to provide. It's fantastic. It's amazing.
Yeah, and she must have done a lot better in college than I did because I'm making more now than I did when I graduated from college. Maybe my grades weren't quite as good or something. I don't know. But I was in radio, and I was in human resources, and now I'm working maybe an hour or 2 a day, maybe, and it's super fun what I'm doing, and making more than I did when I graduated from college, more than I ever have, really. So it's so fun.
It's amazing.
It's so fun.
There's no ceiling. Sky's the limit. So that's what's exciting.
But even more importantly than that, we both feel better. We feel healthier. Our families have grown. Not grown. We have not added children. Don't think that. No more babies. I'm 40. We're done.
No more babies.
But our families have grown as far as health-wise.
Right.
We feel better.
Right.
Everyone just together naturally, moods are better. I will definitely say, I have to add one thing. Plexus came out with a new product in June, and it's called the Edge. And at first I was thinking, I don't need any extra energy. I'm perfectly fine the way I am. Oh my gosh. I tried this Edge, and now I have more energy. I feel great. It's helped with my mood. It's helped with my focus, my motivation, my concentration. Sometimes I'll take it at 6 o'clock at night just so I can feel
Okay, I don't recommend that. I don't recommend taking it at 6 o'clock at night.
But I do, and I feel great for the rest of the evening, and I'm excited and happy, and my kids think I'm crazy.
I don't recommend that. I usually take mine around lunchtime, but I look forward to it. It's great. I love it. And my husband's like, hey, do you got any of that Edge? Like, he's like, he loves it. So that's our newest product. That's so cost effective.
Oh my goodness.
Clean energy and so cost effective.
Right.
compared to those crazy
5-hour energy drinks I used to drink all the time.
Yes, so expensive.
Blows it out of the water.
Anyway,
Anyway,
that's what we got for you today. Okay.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed your wine like we have and the wellness talk and everything and the camaraderie. So thank you guys.
Thank you guys for
sharing
joining
your evening with us.
Absolutely. So. We love it. And we just invite you to talk to the ambassador that brought you on this call and just ask some questions, because I guarantee you we would not be here sharing about it if it wasn't life-changing for us. So just trust us when we say how amazing it is.
Say yes.
Just say yes. Just say yes, because you too could be changing lives.
Absolutely.
And it's amazing.
It's amazing.
So anyway, we're going to sign off. We're going to let y'all go. We know it's a weeknight, but hope y'all had a glass of wine with us. And y'all have a fantastic evening, and we will talk to y'all soon. Bye, guys.